Hello guys, we are live. Okay, let's see, because I just want to make sure that all our sound and everything is all right. If you can hear me, type hello. Once again, if you can hear me, type hello so I know that you can hear me perfectly. Yeah, just want to make sure everything is okay. Let me see. Okay, let me hear myself to see if everything is okay. If you can hear me clearly, type hello. Yeah. Okay, great. I think I can hear myself. Great. I think it's perfect. Great. Just before. Okay, do let me know where are you from. Yeah, which country you are from. You're from US, you're from UK, you're from Japan, or what? Yeah, do let me know, okay? Do let me know in the live chat column. Where are you from? Where are you from? Great. Let me see where are you from, so that we can start. Okay, in this whole session, we will talk about Alibaba's earnings day, and today is the day, and Alibaba earnings will be announced in less than 30 minutes. Yep. Louisiana. Okay, cool. We got one friend from United States. Hi, you little fish investors. Cool. Hi. Great. Are you current shareholder of Alibaba right now? Little fish, our friend here, little fish. Are you current Alibaba shareholder? If you don't mind sharing. Great. What about the rest of our friends there? Oh, cool. Our little fish is the current shareholder. Cool. Nice to see you. Great. So, in less than half an hour time, once again, we will be attending the Alibaba earnings together. Because I have been thinking about, there's so many of us, we are current Alibaba shareholder. Isn't it good for all of us to actually watch the earnings announcement together, and let's react together accordingly about what should we do next and etc. Yep. Great. Our little fish. What about the rest of our friends? Where are you from? Do comment below, guys. Do comment below. Where are you from? Are you from Florida? Are you from UK? Or are you from any other place in the world? Do comment down below. Yep. Great. Yep. Okay, let me show you some stuff about some analysts, what they do mention and etc. Let me share with you my screen. Okay. Great. Yep. Our friends that just came in, do let me know where are you from once again. Are you from United States, UK, Hong Kong, Japan, or whatsoever? Yeah. Do let us know. Okay, let me share with you my screen. Okay, the current, based on Yahoo Finance, wow, pre-market has been dropping. Why is that so? I'm not really sure. Okay, come and take a look. So the average estimate for this coming quarter, which is ending at December 2020, the current quarter estimate, average estimate by analysts is 3.25 earnings per share. And the revenue estimate is about $33.35 billion. Okay, cool. So as of now, most of the analysts still mention that it is a strong buy, which is I truly agree with analysts as well, because I've been valuating Alibaba for many months. No matter which valuation method I use, Alibaba is still pretty undervalued in my opinion. Okay, so, but I have to share with all of you that sometimes the stock market, not sometimes, I mean like stock market is an irrational place, and it is a funny place in my opinion in the short term especially, because sometimes when the real earnings is better than the forecast, the stock price is expected to go up. So the real earnings is above the expected earnings by the analysts. We expect the stock price to go up, but sometimes it is quite funny. The stock price can actually go down when the earnings increase. I give you for example like Facebook. I think like a few weeks ago, Facebook just announced that their earnings is better than forecast, better than estimate. However, the stock price do drop. So sometimes stock market is really funny. And sometimes when we expect that sometimes when the earnings drop below the estimate, we expect the stock price to come down. Yes, this happens most of the time, but sometimes the stock price do go up instead. So, yep, short term, the market is definitely irrational. Any one of you have any experience regarding what I just mentioned, that the earnings actually better than estimate, but the stock price actually go down? Any one of you experienced that? I experienced that quite a few times, which is normal because I have been investing in the stock market for more than 12, 13 years, more than that. Yep. If you have any experience regarding what I said, do comment down below. Yep. So once again, we are waiting for the earnings to be announced in less than 20 minutes. Yeah. And this is what I see the analyst has been expecting or estimate that this coming earnings announcement will be somewhere 3.25. So let's see later during announcement whether the real earnings of last quarter, whether is it above or below 3.25, and how will the market react, and how this is important to us as current shareholder. And let's see for the quarterly earnings and the updates what the investor relationships department want to share with us. Okay, our little fish wants to share with us some stuff. Yesterday, Neil reported good delivery and price went down. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens because market is irrational in the short term, but long term, the market price, which is stock price, always follows the earning in the long term. Yep. What about our other friends? Our friends here, Ellie. But Baba went down from 300 and Facebook, Ellie mentioned, but Baba went down from $300 and Facebook, that's why that was the high. That's why went down. This will go up and good earnings. I'm not really very sure about this. Maybe Ellie, you can elaborate further on what you want to share with us. Yep, Ellie, thanks for your opinion, but maybe you can elaborate further. Baba went down from 300. Facebook, that was the high. That's why went down. Okay, but market is really irrational in the short term. Long term, it always follow the trend. It always follow the earnings. Always. Let me give you for example, just like Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Short term, the stock price go up and down, but in long term, the earnings has been growing every single year, and that is why stock price has been going up every single year as a whole general. Okay, up. The market noise happen every day, every week, but in long term, the stock price always goes up. Same as Amazon, the earnings per share has been going up steadily, and I can give you many examples. Even Alibaba, yes, the earnings per share has been going up steadily. So if you look at these few months, it may go up, it may go down. I mean the stock price, but the stock price from the IPO date, I still remember, is around $88 US dollar, and until today, it has went up around 3 to 4 folds. Yep, because the earnings has been increasing since 2015. Yep. So, yep. So let me share with you what is on my screen right now. So I'm waiting for the time. So Eastern time 7:30 and Hong Kong time is 8:30. Yeah. So right now I am in my home country, which is Singapore, same time as Hong Kong. So right now there it is around 90 minutes, and we shall witness everything together. Hi, Chering. Nice to see you. Morning from the United States. Hi, Chering. I hope they smash the Wall Street expectation. Yeah, man. I got so many shares and long call options. Oh, you actually bought long call options on Baba. Wow, cool. Cool, man. Okay, great. Do remember that I highly suggest that if you want to invest in long call options, I highly suggest you to invest in a longer call options. That means expiry date longer the better, because of this thing called time value. If I have more time, I mean, like in the future, I might talk more about options. As a buyer of options, it is good that we buy the longer the better. That means expiry date from, instead of buying 2 months expiry date, I will always buy 2 years expiry date if I'm the buyer of options. Because if not, if we buy a shorter expiry date, the time value is killing us because of this thing called time decay. Yep. Kai Liang. Hi, Kai Liang. From Singapore. Cool. Hi, Kai Liang. Wow, great. Chering. Your call option expires on January 2023. Great. I'm so happy that you know what you're doing. Great. Okay, great. Once again, Chering, maybe you come a little late or something, but thanks for joining us. Chering, just now we are talking about even the earnings. Sometimes when even the earnings beat expectation, Wall Street expectation, even beat analyst expectation, sometimes the stock price may come down as well. One example is that a few weeks ago, Facebook announced its earnings. The earnings is way above expectation. However, stock price still come down. I want to share with all of you that earnings is one thing. However, market noises happen every single day because there's a lot of drama happens. Just like GME, okay, just like GME, GameStop. Any of you are current shareholder of GameStop? And yeah, if you are proud of it, can you all type me? Great. While waiting for our Alibaba presentation, okay? And the purpose of this YouTube live is to watch this Alibaba earnings together with all of you. And we will go through step by step about what are some of the interesting things and what are some of the things that we have to take note of. Because every earnings, the investor relationship team, no matter which stocks or business it is, they will actually announce their latest updates, their latest earnings, and what is their future plan for at least for the next 3 months. So it's pretty cool to watch together. Yep. And along the way, if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section below and we can discuss further. Yep. Great. Chering. So yeah, man, Flawless, you're super excited. Yeah, man, I'm super excited as well. Flawless, where are you from? If you don't mind sharing, are you from the UK? Are you from the United States? Where are you from? Share with us. Flawless. Or are you from Asia as well? Yeah. Germany, our friend from Germany. Great. Wayne, hi. Our Singapore friends over here. From Germany, cool. Flawless. Yeah, man. How I hope that my face look flawless just like you. I'm just kidding. Great. Okay, I'm just curious, how many, because there's around 24 of you live right now, how many of you are current Alibaba shareholder? If you are current Alibaba shareholder, can you all type A? Just type A, okay? If you are not yet Alibaba shareholder, can you all type B to share with us? I want to see how many Alibaba shareholders are there in this room. Yeah? Great. I'm always happy to see you here, Chering. I hope I pronounce your name correctly, Chering. Wow. Flawless. Alibaba is your biggest position in your portfolio. Hi. Great. I'm just curious for Flawless. I mean, like, what kind of strategy do you use in the stock market? Is it like momentum trading? Is it like fundamental analysis or technical analysis or what? I mean, what strategy are you using? Or you have no strategy? I mean, like, you just purely love Alibaba. Just share with me, Flawless. I'm just very curious. Yeah. Hi, Wayne. Long time no see. Great. Alibaba shareholder type A, man. Come on. I would like to see Alibaba shareholder. Let me look at the Alibaba investor relationship right now. Oh, it's not yet available. I think around 13 more minutes. Wait. Oh, there is a few different conference. One is in English, one is in Mandarin, Chinese. Great. We will look at the English one. Or do you guys prefer to watch Chinese? Because I do understand Chinese. I can translate for you. Yeah. But it's okay. Let's watch English, yeah. Okay, great. Okay, GVO. Baba is also biggest position in my portfolio. Oh, cool. By the way, yeah, I just want to mention that Baba, as of now, is, I'm not sure whether is it biggest, but it's definitely top 3 biggest position in my portfolio. Because every single time, or most of the time, I calculate the valuation of Alibaba, it just makes me want to invest more because it is such a good company. The more I study, the more I invest. And the more I study, I realize that it is way too undervalued and it is a steal. And 6 months later, 3 months later, or even 1 month later, I will always thank myself for taking this massive action. Yeah. Okay. I just shadow trade a Twitch streamer. Okay, cool. Sign Toro. Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing. Shadow trade. Okay. If you want to, I mean, like, I highly suggest when you follow trade, I mean, I'm not here to judge, but if you shadow trade, most of the people outside, they actually told me that usually streamer or Twitch or whatsoever, sometimes they share with you when they buy, but sometimes they actually forgot to share with you when they sell. Or maybe sometimes I must say, maybe the viewers, when the Twitch guy or Twitch lady actually sold it, the viewers actually didn't watch that particular video or that particular series, and they actually missed it. And because they missed it, they didn't sell. So just for you to take note, yeah. Our friend here signed Toro, but I believe your Twitch streamer is definitely a fundamental analysis guy, because people who buy Baba as of now usually are people who are more into fundamental analysis and people who understand the business. Usually, because people that chasing the hype, I'm not here to judge once again, but people who chase the hype usually right now at this moment of time, they will be buying like GME, AMC and CCIV, those stocks. Nothing wrong with that, but just that this is based on my observation. Yep. Okay, Ryan, not yet an investor. Thanks for sharing, Ryan. Honestly, I mainly base my investment on thoughts that I personally have for the future. Oh, great. Flawless. You definitely understand what you're doing. Cool. Okay, our friend here, Yama, thanks for sharing. Was it true that Tesla stocks went down despite reporting profits? Yes, Yama. Okay, the stock market in the short term, once again, is irrational. So when earnings is better than expected, logically, the stock price will go up. But sometimes, or most of the time, the stock market is irrational. So stock price can go up and go down in the short term. Okay. So your question is, will Baba experience the same? I want to be upfront. In short term, I do not know. Maybe the stock price will go up, maybe the stock price will go down. But I can assure you, in the long term, when Alibaba earnings will keep improving, which I definitely believe that they will keep improving and keep increasing their earnings, stock price will go up. Okay? This is what I can assure you. And this is based on my experience. Okay? But short term, we know that stock price is a drama. Yep. Our friend here, Ellie. Sorry, what I mean is when a company goes down and earnings is when the company went to a new high. True, maybe. And after good earnings, the company could go down. But Baba was 300 and went down. And this will go up. Ellie, I'm not sure what to comment on that. But maybe you are based on technical analysis. Maybe. However, I want to be upfront, I'm more on a fundamental analysis guy. Okay, I'm more on a fundamental analysis. So I look at, like, if you watch my videos, I'll look at the assets of Alibaba, the business plan, who is the management, and do they have any debts, and etc. I'm more on the fundamental. So I'm not so much on the stock price. I'm more on the earnings and the revenue and the net income. Okay, because Warren Buffett always says, when the business is doing good, the stock price will eventually follow. And this has been there for more than 100 years, okay? Let me see. But thanks for sharing, Ellie. Thanks for sharing your opinion. Flawless mention, I definitely got nervous when Jack got vanished. Come on, guys. Okay, this has been a scandal. This has been rumors. He has been missing or what. But come on. Okay, personally, I think that this is a way to bullshit. Personally, of course, this is my personal opinion. I personally think that the missing part is a bullshit. Okay, let me explain why. Okay, wait, yes, maybe highly possible. Okay, that it may be a breakout. Yes, oftentimes it is a selling the facts. So stock price goes down, even the numbers are good. Maybe yes. Okay, our friends here say B, not yet an investor. Cool, come here. I mean, like, some of us are investor of Alibaba, some of us are not yet. Okay, let me share with you my personal opinion on Jack get vanished. In my personal opinion, Jack is still around, fine, everything. Okay, and the reason why he stay low, and in my opinion, he is definitely staying low, because currently he is definitely very busy with N Group regulation. And all of us know that N Group, one of the biggest, or supposed to be a biggest, most valuable company in the whole world, supposed to be based on market capital. Okay, however, because the Chinese regulators decide to stop, the IPO is being temporarily suspended. And because of that, in my opinion, Jack Ma is busy dealing with the regulator. Because for your information, Jack Ma currently got less than 6% ownership of Alibaba. However, Jack Ma got more than 50% ownership of N Group. So for Jack Ma, he have more skin in the game in N Group. So right now, N Group is being suspended by the regulators. And right now, regulators and N Group, they are discussing about what they need to do in order for the company to be listed or to be IPO. So let me ask you, if you are Jack Ma, because right now the news mentioned that Jack Ma actually missed the variety show in South Africa regarding the entrepreneurship show, some variety show. If you are Jack Ma, will you attend this particular show? Or will you use your time, because time is precious, or will you use your time to think and meet with your board of director in N Group about how to deal with the Chinese regulator? If you're Jack Ma, what will you do? A, attend that show, or B, use the time and brainstorm with your board of director. A or B? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, if you're Jack Ma, what will you do? A, attend the show, or B, stay low profile and focus on dealing with the Chinese regulators with your board of directors? A or B? A being attend the show, B being focusing on N Group. Let me know. Yep, A or B? I got in a few weeks ago before Jack Ma was shown in that video. I'm already up 20%. Oh, congratulations, Sign Toro. Congratulations. Yes, exactly. It makes sense, right? So, okay, so yes, most of you will comment B. Okay, just that maybe some of you are shy to comment. Yes, I will choose B as well. Come on. Okay, and that is why he focused much more time and effort in the show. That is why he did not attend the show, and there's rumors saying that he gone missing. Come on, man. It's, it's a joke. And we have to understand, guys, we have to understand the media is here to attract our attention. Even in newspaper, even in CNBC, or any media in TV, in YouTube news or whatsoever, bad news or shocking news is how to say, is proven to have attract more attention. Therefore, they have to put all these shocking news. And because how do I know that? Because I dig further and I look at the source. There is no source, guys. Whenever I saw a newspaper or news saying that Jack Ma has missing, then I always look for the source. Can you type source? Always look for source, the reference. Where does it come from? Is it from his wife said that he's missing? Or is it from any government said that he's missing? There's no one. There's no source. The only source they have is because he did not attend the bloody show. Come on, guys. This is not even a source. This is assumption. So we have to always see opinion and facts. Later, what we are going to see, which is the earnings of Alibaba, is called facts. Okay, facts. Whatever most of the time you saw in the news is called opinion. Opinion can only affect the stock price based on market noise, but facts is the one that we are looking for. Okay, if you are not this source, I mean, come on, this source. Okay, sauce, not the chili sauce, the ketchup sauce. No, I mean the sauce, the reference. Yeah. Okay. In less than 2 minutes, we are going to attend the earnings. Yeah. I think the results are not out yet. Human love gossip. Yeah, man. Our friend here, Rudy Heng, mentioned that human love gossips rather than facts. That's the fact. Yes, I mean that people love gossip. Yeah. Revenue beats. Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay, let's go to the stuff. Let me share my screen, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Webcast. Oh, great. It is out. Let's see webcast as well. It is out. Wow. Okay, so the results is out, but we will watch this live webcast together, yeah? So let's look at the presentation. Okay, cool. Okay, cloud, as usual, year-on-year, cloud computing revenue has been growing exponentially. Okay, great, it has been growing. Yes, let's take a look at this. Great. So last year, the revenue was 82 billion renminbi, which is Chinese yuan. And this quarter, which is compared to last year, same quarter, yes, increased tremendously. Wow, great. Wow, so happy. Wow. So stock price should be increasing later. I mean, logically, it should be. Let me use my calculator and see whether is it meant what I want to see. Hold on, yeah. 19.1. Hold on, yeah. Let me use my calculator and calculate some stuff. Okay, cool. Correct. Okay. 9 months. Okay. Wow. Everything is good. Everything has been increasing. Expenses has been increasing as well. Do take note. But I don't like this. I mean, the expenses has been increasing just maybe 30%, 25%. However, this revenue has been increased tremendously. Okay, let's take a look. Sales and marketing, yes, this has to have to increase. Okay, in the Alibaba business, sales and marketing expense has to increase. Okay, general admin staff, wow, great. Keep it low. Yep. Yes, let's take a look. Total revenue growth 9 months ended. Okay, very good. Has been growing more than 30% as expected. Very good. And core commerce is still the majority of it, which is this part. Taobao, Tmall, Alibaba, okay, and etc. Taobao deals, very good. New business, Taobao Live. Wow, I love this. Taobao short video. Okay, great. This is really good. Good news. Very good. Let's see. Revenue has been increasing. Great, from 141 to 195, 38% year on year. Very good. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. 9 months increasing. Wow. Okay, can all of you type good news? Come on. This is very good news, guys. Can all of you type good news? Even you're Alibaba shareholder, or if you're not Alibaba shareholder yet, type good news. Okay, Alibaba has been growing. Great. As a shareholder, I'm so proud to own this business. Great. Okay, so yes, this is the revenue at adjusted EBITDA. Wow, great. Okay, let's see. From digital media and entertainment has been increasing as well. Okay, I'm more concerned about the core commerce and Alibaba Cloud. I love Alibaba Cloud because cloud, we all know that cloud business, this is what I call SaaS business, and it is something that can be scaled. Can be scaled. I love business that can be scaled. Okay, primarily driven by robust growth in revenue from customers in the internet and retail industry and the public sector. Wow, this is great. Oh my God, guys, it is true. Okay, last quarter, I remember the management is saying that this quarter, which is December quarter, will be the first time that Alibaba Cloud will turn profitable. And what he expect and what he promised become the reality, guys. Become the reality. Can you see that? In the quarter was profitable for the first time. And I love Alibaba Cloud. I love all types of cloud business because this is something that can be scaled. Even Amazon, there is this thing called AWS, Amazon Web Services, which is similar to Alibaba Cloud. And it is so scalable. And right now, Alibaba has been pouring a lot of time, a lot of resources, and a lot of money in Alibaba Cloud. And I am so happy to see that they actually reap their harvest, reap their profit from it. Okay, was profitable for the same time compared to a loss in the same quarter last year. Okay, primarily attributable to the realization of economies of scale. Totally agree. Economy of scale, because for the last few years they have been building infrastructure and all these are expenses, and the revenue has been increasing but not enough revenue to cover the expense. And right now, because the infrastructure is more stable, the overhead is quite stable, the revenue has been increasing, and right now it turns profit already. Okay, I'm so happy. Can you see that? Great news. Yes. Okay, Alibaba Cloud. Let's look at the core commerce. Yes, this is the core commerce. Core commerce, as usual, is the core of Alibaba business. Has been growing steadily. Nothing to worry about. Good news. Okay, I think the best news so far, to my opinion, is the Alibaba Cloud. Okay, let's look at it further. Digital media. Okay, let's look at it. Year on year. Okay, cool. Year on year, 38%. Great. Has been growing 38% as usual. It's crazy. Come on, guys. Okay, let me share with you why I'm so excited. Because a usual business does not grow this way. You look at some random business. Maybe you look at Walmart. Maybe you look at McDonald's. I mean, those businesses are huge. Okay. However, their growth rate is not as crazy as Alibaba. And that is why when I look at Alibaba growth rate, I am so happy and I'm so shocked at the same time, guys. As a current shareholder, I'm really happy. Okay, as a total, as a whole, 3 months ended. Wow. Okay, they have been growing at 8 year on year, has been growing at 38%. Wow. Okay, cloud computing currently is still the minority of the whole business. Currently stands for 7% of the whole business. Okay, for that 3 months. However, this is my forecast. You can have my words. Okay, today is 2nd of February. In my country, my time is 8:36 as of now. I put my words here. And I will say that in Alibaba for next 5 to 10 years, you will see this number increasing. Okay, that means the weightage of cloud computing will be increasing for the next 10 years in Alibaba business. Because Alibaba market share currently is already 50 to 60% of whole China. Can they still expand? Yes, because the total addressable market is keep increasing because more people in China and more people in Asia, because they are more focused in Asia. More people in Asia, they are more into internet and they buy stuff. Yes. However, okay, the cloud computing business is increasing exponentially because more businesses and more consumers will need this very, very soon. And this is something that they are pouring a lot of resources on it. So you can have my words. They will increase this. And when they increase this, we will look at our net profit margin will increase tremendously as well or stay high as well. So happy for that. Okay. Let me look. Core commerce. Okay, cool. Yep. Very cool. Okay, look at this. Revenue. Yep. Like what I say, cloud computing is still a small portion. Core commerce increased by 34% year on year. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a bloody good news for Alibaba. There has been increased. I must say that as a shareholder, this is crazy. I mean, like, this exceeds my expectation 200 or even 300%. My expectation is this. They gave me this. Oh, to the moon. Okay, everything is good. I mean, like, everything is increasing. I mean, they are growth. Okay, let's look at this. Interest and investment income. I don't look at this. I'm more focused on their core income. Digital. Okay, cool. Let's look. Numbers are good. Interest, other income. Okay, come. Oh, they're having more cash as well. So some of you are maybe some people are worried about Chinese government are going to deal with Alibaba, going to fine them. Is that possible? The answer is yes. It may be, okay? We do not know. However, I want all of us to focus on their cash on hand. The cash on hand has been increasing from 400 million to 450 million on hand, which is US dollar around 69,000 million. So that is around 69 billion. Yeah, somewhere there. So what I'm trying to say is that they have more cash on hand. When they got more cash on hand, okay, what they can do or what they are expected to do is to do more research and development and increase the business. But in my opinion, Alibaba as such a big and huge business, similar to Tencent, what they do is to acquire businesses. Okay, because they have too much money. If they keep so much money on hand, the return on equity will be low. So they can't keep too much money on hand because shareholder like us, we will complain. We will complain in a way that they did not use the cash efficiently. So most probably such a big company, they will acquire small businesses and grow the business as a whole much faster. Okay? That is why along the way, almost every year or every 2 years, Alibaba has been acquiring business. Yeah? Has been increasing. Wow, okay. The free cash flow is very, very healthy. From last year, 78,000 million to this quarter, 96,000 million. Great. Okay, great. Let me pause here for a while. Let me see some of your comments. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Let me see some of the comment. But pre-market price super big. Maybe. The stock price is something we cannot control, but long term it will definitely go up because the business has been making much more money. Good news. Yes, good news. This is good news. Oh my God, this is crazy good news. Yeah. Okay, our friend here point out something very relevant, which is right now we know that is a good news, but what is the real EPS versus the consensus? That means the estimate EPS. Okay, we will go into it. Okay, Baba to the moon, our friend here. Great. Okay, let's go back to our presentation. I'm so excited, man, guys. Let me go to the EPS. Net earnings per share. Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? No. Let me find it. EPS. Earnings per share. Not here. Why is it not here? Earnings per share per ADS. Okay. It's okay. Let's go to the webcast right now. Let's see how is it. Should be okay by now.
Revenue growth
year-over-year
in December quarter.
Let's watch it together.
Reflecting the massive potential of China's cloud computing market. We believe the market is still at its early stage, as data intelligence applications and the demands for computing power will become universal across all industry sectors. We will leverage Alibaba's unique advantage in technology and data intelligence applications while continuing to invest for growth. Finally, for globalization, Southeast Asia, which is a core market for our international commerce business, is witnessing Lazada's rapid growth in both user base and transaction volume. We have spent several years upgrading Lazada's technology infrastructure, business model, and operating efficiency. We believe we are now well positioned to capitalize on the Southeast Asia market, which is experiencing accelerated growth, through further investment into long-term opportunity with the goal of increasing our market share and users' mind share. As China is fully evolving into a digital economy, Alibaba continues to be the best positioned in this historical transformation with our digital infrastructure in commerce, financial services, logistics, and cloud computing that we have been building over the last 20 years. We continue to be confident about our three growth engines of domestic consumption, cutting-edge technology, and globalization, as these drivers are also consistent with China's policy direction in its economic development. Thank you all. Now, I would like to turn it over to Maggie, who will walk you through the details of our financial results.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Let me start with financial highlights for the quarter. Our annual active consumer in our China retail marketplace reached 779 million, and mobile MAUs reached 902 million. So both have shown net adds of over 20 million in the quarter's time. Our total revenue was 221 billion RMB, up 37% year on year. Starting from this quarter, we consolidated SunArt, which is a newly acquired company. And if we take out the impact of SunArt consolidation, the revenue growth will still show a strong growth of 27% year on year. Okay, so this strong revenue growth mainly coming from the strong growth of our core commerce business, as well as the strong revenue growth of our cloud computing business. Our adjusted EBITDA was 68 billion RMB, up 22% year-on-year, and the adjusted EBITDA was 61 billion, up 21% year-on-year, primarily driven by healthy profit growth of our core commerce segment. If taking out SunArt, the adjusted EBITDA growth would have been 21% year-over-year. Our cloud computing business continued to deliver solid revenue growth of 50%, and we're very pleased that the adjusted EBITDA for AliCloud turned positive for the first time. We continue to maintain a strong cash position of $70 billion. Our non-GAAP free cash flow grew 23% year-over-year to 96 billion RMB during this quarter. Let's look at our cost trends for the quarter. Excluding SBC, total costs and expenses as percentage of revenue increased by 3 percentage points, mostly due to our investment in strategic important areas, which I'll talk about in detail later. Now let's look at our long-term investment approach and how it becomes our model.
Yep, guys, let's look at this. We should look at this. This is the one.
For Alibaba, if you compare to our peer companies, we're the only one has so many, all the building blocks for the core commerce, including all of these infrastructures. So our ecosystem has developed many growth businesses because of our focus on innovation and our steadfast approach of investing in our businesses for long term. Over the years, our businesses have become more diversified and more integrated as we provide more value-added service to merchants and businesses. The value we add is reflected not only in our original Taobao and Tmall business, but also in new retail, Cainiao, international commerce, local consumer service, and cloud computing. We categorized these businesses into 3 development phases of seed, traction.
Yeah, guys, did you all hear that, buddy? They mentioned that they have been into Alibaba Cloud as well.
Ability stage after over 10 years of investment. Several developing businesses within core commerce, such as Cainiao, have graduated into traction stage as they expand their addressable markets and gain scale of economy. So business in the profitability stage have never stopped innovating either. Within the core commerce, we further invested in local service, new retail, logistics, and globalization. Even within our core, which is the most profitable China retail marketplaces, we have also incubated and stepped up investments in new seed businesses such as Taobao Deals, Taobao Live, Taoxianda, Taobao Short Video, and Taobao Grocery. These businesses address new consumption demands and behaviors and will continue to expand our addressable markets in China. Let's look at our core commerce segment. The core commerce revenue grew 38% year-on-year to 196 billion. Within the core commerce revenue, CMR grew 20% year-on-year to 102 billion RMB.
Core commerce is increasing at 38% year-on-year. Come on, guys, this is crazy. Yeah.
Online physical goods paid GMV grew 19%, mainly driven by rapid growth of FMCG and home furnishing category, as well as accelerated growth of consumer electronic categories. Taobao online physical goods paid GMV was also strong, which was driven by growth of apparel and accessories, home furnishing, and consumer electronic categories. The success of China retail marketplaces and increasing number of value-added services we provide to merchants attracted increasing number of paying merchants and higher average spending per merchant. CMR grew 20%. This is primarily due to the robust growth in revenue from new monetization formats, such as recommendation fees, an increase in the average unit price per click in search monetization, as well as the fast growth of the Tmall online physical goods GMV. China retail other revenue grew 100% year-on-year due to impact of Sunart consolidation and strong growth of Tmall supermarket. Taking out the impact from the consolidation of Sunart, China retail others revenue still growing over 40%. Cainiao logistics revenue grew 51% year-on-year, primarily driven by increase in volume of orders fulfilled from our fast-growing cross-border and international commerce retail businesses. International
even a logistic company has been growing. Cainiao Logistic, the one that helped them deliver goods. Wow, 50%
of AliExpress. Lazada recorded another quarter of triple-digit order growth by ongoing market consolidation in Southeast China region. Local consumer service revenue grew 10% due to an increase in GMV as well as more efficient use of subsidies. Core commerce adjusted EBITDA reached 66 billion, growing at 15% year-on-year. Our original business in China retail marketplaces, including Taobao, Tmall, Alibaba, these businesses continue to maintain strong adjusted EBITDA growth and stable margins during the quarter. And these trends were partially offset by increased investments in certain new businesses, such as Taobao Deal, Life, and Taobao Groceries. Investments in these new seed business will continue to enhance consumer experience and engagement, as well as helping increasing Alibaba ecosystem's penetration into developing areas of China. Other development businesses such as local consumer service, international commerce retail, new retail, and direct import logistics continue to show solid progress and improving operating efficiencies. The combined losses of these developing businesses narrowed by 1.6 billion RMB from 8.3 billion RMB to 6.7 billion. Importantly, we're also pleased that Cainiao has recorded positive operating cash flow after intercompany eliminations. Next, Alibaba Cloud continued to empower the digital transformation of enterprises by providing comprehensive technology solutions and services in the cloud for a wide range of industries. In December quarter, cloud computing revenue grew 50%, and this is primarily driven by robust growth in revenue from customers in internet, retail, and public sectors.
Guys, let's look at how she present the cloud computing result. Let's focus.
Positive EBITDA growth, a positive EBITDA during this quarter. So for DME, we continue to improve the operating efficiency through disciplined investment in content and production capability. During the quarter, adjusted EBITDA loss for this segment continued to narrow, primarily due to reduced losses in Youku and increased contribution from our online game business. Let's take a look at the revenue and adjusted EBITDA growth for the first 9 months of 2021. So this is important to note that our core commerce segment has many businesses that target the same consumer base in China. As such, we take a holistic investment approach when allocating resources and capital across the segment by always reinvesting part of the incremental profits into new businesses. Despite increased investment in new businesses, our core commerce segment, excluding impact from Sunart consolidation, achieved a robust revenue growth of 30%. This is for the year to date, and healthy adjusted EBITDA growth of 19%. Our investments will continue to focus on increasing consumer base, improving user experience, and enhancing supply chain and logistic infrastructures. Selective financial metrics summary. So let's take a look at the several items. One is the interest investment income, which was 40 billion RMB, shows a big year-on-year increase. The increase is primarily due to an increase in the net gain from increases in market prices or public equity investments. And share of results of equity method investees was a loss of 3.6 billion RMB. It is the result of an impairment loss recorded, which is partially offset by a 4.8 billion RMB in profit share of Ant Group September quarter's financial results. So we record these equity pickup 1 quarter lag. Non-GAAP net income was 59 billion RMB, an increase of 27% year-on-year. Cash flow and capex. For the quarter, free cash flow was 96 billion, which increased 23%, mainly due to our robust profitability growth. And as of December 31st, 2020, cash equivalents and short-term investments were 400.
Guys, this is freaking crazy. The way this lady present in a way that she has no feelings at all. However, this is freaking crazy. I mean, like almost every single thing that I heard has been increasing at an exponential rate, has been increasing at a double-digit rate. But how can she be so calm and explain in a way that she is like reading from the script or something? I don't know how she feels, but I feel super excited. If you are feeling as excited as me, can you all type me? Let's continue.
A year has passed since the pandemic started, and it continues to create uncertainties and disruptions to business globally. Given the Chinese government has taken effective measures to limit the spread of virus earlier, China's economy saw a quick recovery, which in turn supported the solid growth required of this our business. Looking ahead, we will continue to invest in user growth, user engagement, digital transformation of businesses, and our people. In fiscal 21, we have started to increase spending in new business initiatives. In fiscal 22, we plan to step up our reinvestment of the incremental profits generated into our seed businesses and the strategic growth areas in order to create long-term value to our customers, employees, and shareholders. That concludes our prepared remarks. Let's open the floor for questions. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. For today's call, you are welcome to ask questions in Chinese or English. A third-party translator will provide consecutive interpretation for the Q&A session, and our management will address your question in the language you asked. Please note that the translation is for convenience purpose only. In the case of any discrepancy, our management statement in the original language will prevail. 大家好，今天的电话会欢迎您用中文或英文提问，我们会有第三方工作人员提供实时翻译。我们管理层会按您提。
Okay. Wow. So right now, hold on, yeah.
So operator, please connect speaker and
let me pause here.
And please start the Q&A session when we're ready. Thank you.
Okay, so let me pause here for a while. So right now it is a Q&A session. Wow, I feel so excited. I feel so excited. I feel so excited, man. Like, can you share with me how you feel before we continue? Before we continue to their Q&A session, can you share with me how you feel? In one word, how you feel. Come on, let's comment below. And yeah, Matthew feel excited. Great. And Fei Xian mentioned she probably do not own any Baba shares. Very high possibility she did not own her own company share. That's why she's very monotone. Okay, cool. Rudy, thanks. Okay, let's continue to the in one word. Explain to me how you feel right now. And yep, let's continue to the Q&A. Let me go to the stream. Let's continue. There's no sound. Hold on now. Hold on now.
做得更好一点，尤其是发现渠道可能对商家越来越多啊，所以我就问这个问题啊，谢谢。
Thank you and good evening. My question to you has to do with your relationship with merchants. We know that online there are an increasing number of different channels available to merchants, including your traditional competitors and also new and emerging competitors, and with the popularity of mini programs on the rise. At the same time, we note the increasing scrutiny of anti-monopoly practices by the regulatory authorities in China. So I'm wondering if in that context you're seeing any changes in terms of merchant retention rates, and also from an operational perspective, is there anything you can do to improve, given that merchants now have?
In my opinion, this is a very good question. He's actually asking on the regulatory risk. Yep.
好，谢谢。我来回答这个问题啊。第一呢，确实今天随着这个互联网用户产品的越来越多样化啊，其实这个不同形态的用户产品啊，都可以创造出一些这个做电子商务的机会。这个因为只要你有用户啊，这个用户能够有停留，这个利用社会化的这个支付手段和物流手段啊，其实啊任何人都可以开始做一些电子商务啊。其实在这个角度上，其实是一种这个流量的这个使用的方式。
Yes, thank you. This is Daniel, and I will take that question. Indeed, it's true that today there is an increasing diversity in terms of the variety of internet user products available, and all of them can be utilized as an opportunity to engage in e-commerce. If you have the users and you're able to hold on to those users, and you couple that user base with online payment capabilities and third-party delivery capabilities, then anybody essentially can engage in e-commerce. It's a way of taking advantage of that user traffic.
从商家的视角来看，目前的现状是。多平台多这个网站的经营已经成为一个常态啊。这个今天这个尽管在阿里我们跟很小一部分的商家有一些这个独家旗舰店合作的一些安排，但实际上即使是这些商家，他们也有很多的渠道的货品通过他们的渠道或者第三方的渠道在其他平台经营这个已经是一个大家都能够看到的现实。那么在这个中间我们的优势是最重要的是，因为我们是一个专注于消费的这个以用户心智为消费为第一用户心智的这么一个平台，而且提供了丰富的、有品质的、包括有保障的消费体验。所以这个我们始终是所有商家的，尽管有多平台经营的可能性，但仍然是所有商家经营的主阵地，这也是我们的基本事实。
At present, the reality for most merchants, if not all, is that there are multiple different platforms out there that they can choose to work with, and that is the reality. Although we do have very few exclusive flagship store arrangements with a small number of merchants. Even with respect to those merchants, the fact is that their goods are also available through other channels, through their own channels with distributors or other channels, and that is a fact that's plain for everybody to see. Our advantage is that we are extremely focused on consumption, and we are the number one platform when it comes to consumer mindshare for consumption.
Yeah, definitely Alibaba as of now is still the number one platform in the whole of China. Yes, he's saying it right.
do have a choice of multiple platforms and are present on multiple platforms, we are probably for most of them the most important platform.
从商家的角度来讲，我们看到他们的这个留存率也好，活跃率也好和专注度也好其实不仅没有下降，还是有提升因为这个电子商务的这个经营变得对他们的整盘生意越来越重要。而阿里巴巴的零售平台其实是他们这个线上经营的，包括线上线下一体化经营的主阵地。因为我们提供了用技术支撑的很多的这个运营的工具提供了这个持续经营的综合效率的提升的可能性，而不仅是一次性活动，就像现在有些这个新的这个直播网站也好，短视频网站也好这个提供的一些这个一次性的一些这个一个 campaign driven 的这样的一个形式这个 campaign 只是我们日常经营当中的商家的一种营销方式，但是我们总体上是希望看到商家在我们的平台上这个能够这个整体的经营的增长和效率的提升，包括利润率的这个保证。所以从这些角度讲这个商家因为我们提供这样的完善的这些设施和工具技术，所以商家仍然把我们这里这个当作非常重要的经营的主阵地。谢谢。
Looking at merchants, be it in terms of retention rates, in terms of activity, or their focus on the platform, we see no decline, and to the contrary, we tend to see increases, and that is because e-commerce is becoming a more and more important retail format for merchants in general. Alibaba provides a wide range of services, including sophisticated management tools for merchants to manage their online business as well as their online and offline combined businesses that contribute to enhanced overall efficiency for merchant operations. So this is fundamentally different from a one-off campaign-driven approach that you would see on, for example, with live streaming or short-form videos that drives a single campaign. We are focused, in contrast to that, on providing that whole suite of tools and services to drive overall merchant performance, helping them increase their sales and maintain healthy profitability. And that is the reason why we are the premium platform that merchants choose to work with.
谢谢。Many thanks to Daniel and our translator.
The next question, please.
Thank you. Our next question is from the line of Gregory Zhao of Barclays. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
管理层您好，感谢接受我的提问。我这边很快一个问题，想请教一下关于阿里巴巴未来几年资本支出的展望。因为我们看到达摩院这边推出了很多新的技术，取得很多进展。就云这边我们看到也在高速的增长，就想特别是设计一些基础建设、研发创新云计算方面的投入希望管理层能给一些展望。谢谢。
Thank you. Just a very quick question as to whether you could give us any guidance on capital expenditure trends in the next few years. We know that there are a number of important new technologies where you're making progress coming out of Damwo Academy with the cloud. We can expect perhaps to see expenditures in infrastructure, cloud infrastructure, R&D, as well as in computing power. If you could just please give us some guidance on where you see capital expenditure heading in the next few years. Thank you.
谢谢 Greg 提问。如果大家看到我们的那个 CapEx 的支出，我们报告里面已经讲到就是这个支出呢，占我们整个的这个我们12月这个季度总体的 CapEx 是 5.8 个 billion 人民币，那这里边包括 4.9 个 billion， 其实这是 operating CapEx， 最主要是跟就是 IT 相关的技术相关的 CapEx 支出。
Thank you for your question. On the issue of CapEx, if you look back to the presentation I just delivered, you'll see that we gave the figure there for the December quarter. For the quarter as a whole, it was 5.8 billion RMB, and included within that figure was 4.9 billion for operating CapEx. So that covers IT.
对，这个就是看起来绝对值也不太小，但是如果跟我们的收入比起来啊，这个占比还是一个single digit， 大概在 mid single digit 这个样子。那这一个水平呢，其实跟我们的这个国际的这些同类的公司来比，并不算太高。我们在自己的这个未来发展计划中，对这个技术的投入，对研发的投入，包括达摩院。一定是会加强的啊，所以我们希望那个CapEx 的投入呢，无论是绝对值还是它在这个收入的占比上，都会是有所增加。
So in absolute terms, that is a relatively small figure, and indeed, as a proportion of our revenues, it would still be a single-digit percentage, in the mid-single digits. Comparing that against our international peers, it's not very high. Going forward, our plans for the future will be to strengthen, increase our investment in technology.
Buddy, do you have any questions? Feel free to ask me as well. Or you have any burning question to ask the management, feel free to comment below as well. And maybe I can help them to answer you on my opinion. Yeah, let's continue.
好，谢谢 Maggie.
Next question, please.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Alex Xiao of JP Morgan. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
管理层晚上好啊，谢谢这个接受我的问题啊。刚才在 Daniel 说到这个政策环境的变化的时候，您有提到未来我们会承担更多的社会责任啊。那我想问一下的是，这个我们说到这个承担更多的社会责任，会在我们的运营上有哪些变化啊？那而且能不能帮助我们这个思考一下怎么考虑这些运营上的变化带来的财务上面的影响？谢谢。
Good evening, and thank you, management, for taking my question. My question has to do with Daniel's opening statement, in which he talked about the evolving policy environment and Alibaba's commitment to take on more social responsibility. So specifically, my question is, taking on more social responsibility, how will that translate in operational terms into changes on the operations side? And if you could perhaps help us think through a bit how those kinds of operational changes may have an impact on the company's financials. Thank you.
好的，谢谢这个问题啊，这个我觉得这是非常好的问题啊。对阿里这样的一个平台经济来讲啊，其实我们的一贯是把社会责任当成是我们的这个必须要思考和实践的这个工作的一部分啊。我们过去很多年也做了非常多的事情，但是我们相信这个对未来来讲，这个平台经济的发展啊，跟这个社会经济的发展是高度融合的啊，也是必须在这个中间发挥独特的担当啊。而在这个中间，我想对阿里来讲，我们非常重要的事情是把这个作为一个这个商业的平台经济的这样的一个特点啊，在社会责任上充分的发挥出来，能够在这个创造就业啊，在整个的服务这个中小企业啊，服务这个他们的生产到流通到出口，包括他们在生产端的很多的改造啊、升级啊，都能够发挥我们的作用。所以这个对我们来讲，这个社会责任并不是跟运营分开的另外一件事情，相反的，它跟我们的业务、跟我们的整个商业生态，这个平台经济的生态的这个繁荣是高度相关、高度一致的。
Thank you for your question, and I do think that is a very good question. As a platform economy, Alibaba has always taken very seriously its social responsibility and has made this very much part of the mainstream of our efforts to develop as a platform. And in years past, we've indeed done a lot of work on this front. Going forward, as a platform economy ever more deeper integrated with the overall economic and social development of the country, we do plan to take on yet more social responsibility. Something very important for Alibaba in particular is mainstreaming that responsibility and making it part and parcel of everything we do, be it helping to create jobs, to stimulate employment, helping SMEs on every front, from product distribution all the way through manufacturing. On the manufacturing side, we can play a role, and also helping them to export their products. There are many things that Alibaba can do. And I think the key point here is that social responsibility for Alibaba is not something separate from our operations and our business. Rather, it is at the mainstream of everything we're doing around operations and business as a platform.
所以从这个角度来讲，这个承担更多的社会责任，其实也是有助于这个平台的繁荣、生态的繁荣，也反过来生态的繁荣有助于承担更多的社会责任啊。这里边我觉得我们从来不从单纯的财务视角去考虑这个问题，而是从整个平台的生态的价值角度来考虑啊。我们过去这样做，未来也会继续这样做，会更加强。谢谢。
So taking on more social responsibility in this sense is conducive to driving prosperity of the platform, and more prosperity on the platform again enables us to take on more social responsibility. The two are mutually reinforcing.
Okay, guys. Hey, buddy. So can you all let me know, like, how do you all feel right now before we continue? How do you all feel right now? Do you all feel much more confident with Alibaba right now? Or maybe are you worried about Alibaba right now? Or are you happy about the result? Or you think that the result is expected or whatsoever? Come on, do comment down below in the live chat. Share with me exactly how do you feel right now. Yep, because the presenter have finished presenting, and right now is the Q&A question. And in my opinion, some of the Q&A question is meh. Some of it they ask regulatory risk, which I personally think is a good question, and some of them ask like corporate social responsibility and how does that help Alibaba. Okay, that's a cool question, but maybe that is not what we want to hear. Can you share with me like exactly how do you feel about this particular presentation? Yep, how do you feel right now as a current shareholder or as a potential shareholder? Come on, let me know. Never hear them mention much about the monopoly prop. Yes, they didn't mention, but in my opinion, that is not a problem. That's a good thing. In a way that they are so huge that they can indirectly monopolize. So in my opinion, that is a good problem, in my opinion. Okay. Baba still top in the market. Yes, right now still top. Did it go down? What do you mean by that, Torres? If you don't mind sharing, what do you mean that did it go down? I mean, like, what's the context? Rudy mentioned always confident with Baba fundamentals. Yes. Wanna get more Baba shares? Okay, Matthew Chong. I mean, like, you're based on your surname, you sounds like someone who is from Hong Kong. If you don't mind sharing, where are you from, Chong? Where are you from, Matthew? Are you from Hong Kong? Or are you Cantonese? Because your surname is a Cantonese name, if I'm not wrong. Okay, Chong is a Cantonese surname. Hope we'll drop tonight and get some. Okay, cool. I love your mentality. I think most probably you're a fundamental investor just like me. We hope that the stock price go down so that we can grab more shares. Yes. Active users are declining. Is it true? Let me take a look. Is it declining? Let me take a look. This is very important in my opinion. Active user is super important because the more active user it is, it will increase more sales and it will indirectly increase much more advertising revenue as well. Active user is somewhere. Mobile active user has been increasing. Are you sure? How do I compare previously? But active user is over here, number 1. Okay, is it decreasing seriously? Let me look at the previous one. We have, wow, this is to me very important. Good that our friend Chering pointed out. I have to see. Let me look at the quarterly result. Okay, right now this is out. Next, I want to compare. This is really serious. Okay, this is September, this is December. September. Oh, you are right, man. Hey, no. I mean, it has been increasing. Chering has been increasing. For the last 3 months, is 900 million. And the previous 3 months is 881. So from 881 increased to 902, it's increasing. I mean, don't scare me, Chering. Yeah, Chering. Let me enlarge it. Chering, let me show you from 881. This is in quarter ended at September 2020. And right now, the December latest increased from 881 to 902. So right now, the active user is increasing, okay? Yeah. And the annual active consumer also increased from 757 to 779. Oh, scared the hell out of me, Chering. Okay, so it has been increasing. Wow, this is super important numbers. Okay, from this number, we can know that there's how many leads or how many potential leads that Alibaba can generate sales from. Yeah, this is super important. Okay, great. Okay, wow, Chering, you scared the hell out of me, man. Let me see, dropping. Oh, maybe the stock market is irrational. Not sure why, man. From Hong Kong. Oh, Matthew. Okay, based on your surname, I guessed it right. Yes, because this is a Cantonese surname, Chong. Okay, my student over here. Hi, Matthew. Long time no see. I hope everything is good with you. Cool. Alibaba active users are declining for last 2 years. Oh, last 2 years. Okay, maybe I will go and check it out, but not now. Maybe. Yeah. Good point, Chering. You have done your research. That's good. Okay, it's a concern. Yes, if last 2 years has been declining, it's a concern. Okay, thanks for sharing with us. We have to take note of it. Feel free to share with us your feedback because I'm still a human being as well. Definitely, I have blind spot, guys. Definitely, I have blind spot. Okay, I don't believe that Alibaba is 100%, 100 points business. Definitely, it has its flaws as well. Feel free to share with me because I may have blind spot. Yep. Okay, other than that, can you share with me how you feel after the presentation? How do you feel? Guys, feel more confident, feel better, or feel confused, or do not know what's happening, or what? Let me know, guys. I'm so curious about how do all of you feel. Okay, let me go back to the Q&A and see whether there's anything interesting, because every 3 months there's this only one opportunity. Let's see.
投资了有一段时间了，现在规模呢也是相当的大。那么每天呢都有几十万个这样的这个直播在平台上进行，而且这些直播除了是 KOL 的这个直播之外，其实很多都是店家自己做的这个直播的内容。其实呢，我们这个认为直播它和我们总体的零售平台它是高度结合在一起，是紧密结合在一起。它可以说呢是就不是跟别的业务呢分开单独存在，它是应该说是新零售当中又一个新的形式。
Well, in terms of Taobao groceries, as I said in my script, we are developing a very unique model based on the customer value proposition, as opposed to subsidization, to ensure the good user experience and the business sustainability. I think a very important thing is that we try to try to build our own model as opposed to the what you see in the market, just burn money for subsidize the customers for scale. I don't think this is a sustainable model. Instead, we have such a tremendous user base already in Taobao, and so that's why we position we in Taobao mobile app we have our Taobao grocery as a major customer interface for this new business. And so far, we based on our initial test, we saw very good results. And this Taobao grocery business not only help us to have more supplies to the local customers, especially in the low-tier cities, but also help us to recruit many new customers via the assistance of these community leaders. So we will continue to invest in this business, but we will try to leverage all the resources we have in Alibaba and in some new retail business, in our investee companies, and in our multiple supply channels. So from financial perspective, I think we don't manage our core commerce business by EBITDA. We think the growth of the user base and growth of the consumption in multiple categories.
Okay, great. Guys, let me pause for a while. Maybe some of you have some burning questions wanting to ask them. Why not just comment down below what are some of the burning questions that you want to ask, and I'll find one or two most interesting and most valuable question, and I will call them. I'll call the international number. I'm from Singapore. I'll call the international number and ask them. I cannot promise that they will answer my question, but I will do my very best. Okay, do comment down below, guys. Do comment down below, because we have been listening to Q&A. Maybe some of you have some burning question. I want to speak up on your behalf. Okay, come on, comment down below. Yep, I will ask on your behalf. Comment down below what are some of the burning questions you have. I want to call the investor relationship management and ask on your behalf. Yep. Okay, while you're thinking, while you're writing, let's continue Q&A. Yep.
买菜这样一个非常重要的一个新的这个入口。那么到现在为止，我们初步的测试应该说是取得了很好的这个成绩。那么淘宝买菜它可以呢使得消费者，尤其是低县级城市的这个消费者，可以更容易、更方便的获得更多本地的这些菜品的供应。同时的话呢，也可以帮助我们发展更多新的这个用户，就是通过这个社区团购的力量发展新的用户。那么总的来说呢，我们会这个利用好结合利用好阿里各种不同的资源，无论是我们新零售的资源，还是我们被投企业的这些资源，还是我们多个不同的这个供应的这个渠道来推动这个发展。那么在核心商业领域呢，我们进行管理从来就不是盯着EBITDA 来进行管理，那么相反，我们的这个发展价。
Okay. Rudy mentioned gross margin decreasing every year. Is that a concern? And for that, I can answer you already because of competition. We don't have to ask them. Okay. But any other question? Come on, just flood the questions in this chat. Let me know. Come on, flood the questions here. Okay. I really want to voice out for all of you. Come on, ask. Okay, what is Baba risk management policy regarding regulatory risk? Okay, Kevin, this is great. This is great. Come on, one more minute. Come on, just flood the questions over here, guys. Okay, I'll choose it and voice out on all of your behalf. Come on.
项目呢还是属于这个试点阶段所以只有在部分城市这个服务是可以用的而且只有一部分的用户是可以访问这个服务。那么以后呢，随着时间的推移，我们会逐步扩大服务 覆盖的范围来覆盖全国，并且会与我们平台上的多个不同的这个供应者共同来这个携手合作。
好，谢谢 Daniel。
Next question.
Thank you. Our next question is from the line of Thomas Chong of Jefferies. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks management for taking my questions, and congratulations on the positive EBITDA for the cloud business. May I ask about how we should think about the competitive landscape on the cloud business in the coming years, as well as our strategy in the IaaS, PaaS, and the SaaS side, and how we should think about the margin trend as well. Thank you.
好，非常感谢管理层，也祝贺你们这个阿里云业务EBITDA 是首次转正。那么我的问题呢，就是关于云业务这一方面，想知道我们应当如何思考接下来这几年云市场的一个竞争格局，然后阿里围绕云这一块的战略将是怎样，可以分这个 IaaS、SaaS、PaaS 几个维度来讲。谢谢。
Thank you. Yes, cloud computing is a very promising business. We do believe in the future, all the industrial sectors, they need cloud services. And today, the market also, in the market, we also see a very...
Okay, great guys. We have some questions over here. Rudy mentioned gross margin decreasing every year. Is that a concern? Yes, it is a concern. However, in my opinion, because as a company become bigger and bigger and expand faster, and when competitors enter the market, gross margin will typically be affected. And this is what happened in Alibaba, because JD has been coming in, Ping Proto has been coming in, and etc. Yes, the gross margin has been decreasing, but in my opinion, it doesn't matter because the gross margin has been so huge right now, decreased, but it's still very huge. So in my opinion, it is not a concern because the net profit margin is still more than 20%. It's crazy. Okay, but of course that's my opinion. So I think we don't have to ask the management, in my opinion, because it's quite usual. Kevin Chang asked a very good question. What is Baba risk management policy regarding the recent, I assume it's the recent regulatory scrutiny? Okay, maybe I'll ask this question later. Okay, I'm preparing my phone already. Okay, hold on, yeah. What's the progress of Baba recent investment? In my opinion, this investment is kind of new. I can ask them. Let me take a look. The collaboration with SAIC motto. Oh, understand. Because I think this is one of the latest investment that Alibaba have. Okay, which is, if I'm not wrong, XPeng. They invest in XPeng and invest in this new EV company joint venture with SAIC, if I'm not wrong, called Motion Intelligence, something like that. MI. If you anyone remember the brand name, please type it down. It just happened like a few weeks back only. Do you have any options for Baba? No, I own stocks for Baba. Okay, let me call them. I'll on loudspeaker. Hold on, yeah. I'm not sure whether I can call through. 6713. Okay, are you excited? If you're excited, type excited. Come on, guys. I'm calling on all your behalf, and I'll be asking on this because I'm very interested in this as well. What is Baba risk management? What is the status and what are they currently doing regarding the recent regulatory scrutiny? Okay, what is the management doing? Because right now, Chinese regulator has been regulating them, has been investigating what is Alibaba's status and what they intend to do. Come on. Yeah, intelligence in motion. Yes, I am. Correct. Yes. Okay, let me call them. I'm excited. Maybe on loudspeaker. I hope I can go through.
Conferencing center. This call may be recorded and monitored for quality and training purposes. Please enter your conference code, followed by the pound or hash key.
What code? I don't have that code. Let me call again. This is weird. Correct. 6713 5330. Yeah, this is the international number for Singapore. Let me share with you what exactly I'm doing. Let me share my screen so that all of you are being I'm calling them on this number. Yeah, can you see this? International. Because why I call international? Because I'm from Singapore and this is my telephone code. And let me show you something. I want all of you to be updated at what I'm doing. So can you see this? 713 5330. Let me call now. Call now, yeah.
Welcome to the conferencing center. This call may be recorded and monitored for quality and training purposes. Please enter your conference code, followed by the pound or hash key.
Oh, conference ID. Let me use English. 4649348. Followed by the hash key.
After the tone, please slowly and clearly state your first and last name and your company name, followed by the pound or hash key. Please note, if you do not record your details, you may not be able to participate in the question and answer session. Once again, after the tone, please slowly and clearly state your first and last name and your company name, followed by the pound or hash key.
Yeah, my first name is Glenn. My last name is Ho. My company name is Glenn Ho Consultancy.
I'm sorry, we did not get your name. After you state your name, please press the pound key.
Glenn Ho.
好比这个特价版直播等等。我的问题主要是想问，就是如果我们看总体EBITDA 或 EBITDA 增速实际上前面这2年增速都比较稳定。
I think right now is there's some people in front of me, so let's wait. Wow, this is amazing. I want to ask the question on behalf of all of you.
还是因为其他一些业务的一些利润方面的改善，好比云、饿了么、菜鸟可以弥补一些这个核心业务的投资。谢谢。
Thank you. My question has to do with the investments that you've talked about that you intend to be making in the next period to come, including around Taobao deals, live streaming, and so on and so forth, and the impact that will be expected to have on EBITDA or EBITDA growth. Because if you look at EBITDA or EBITDA growth over the past few years, the pace of growth has really remained quite stable. Going forward, would we expect to see that growth rate moderate as a result of those investments, or would that
anyway, I want to be upfront that this is my first time calling to investor relations and ask questions like that. So are you excited? I'm excited for myself.
好的，这是我回答一下这个问题。
Coming.
我们发现特别有意思的现象就是，每次就是问到阿里巴巴是这个财务情况展望的时候，大家都会问说你的这个利润增长会怎么样啊 ？margin 能不能保持？我们也很这个
感谢，因为大家对我们的期望是挺高的，因为我们的 model 一直是这样，一直是在创造利润，一直在增长利润，然后 margin 也非常好，非常健康。当然你们问其他公司的问题就完全是另外一个问题。但是呢，同时我们跟其他这些公司却都在一个市场里面啊，所以我们也在问自己说，如果我们一定要选的话，是要去把利润增长放第一位，
Hi John,
还是要把
yeah.
再投资
Let's wait, man.
未来这个增长和我们就是再投资到新业务里面去增长业务放第一位。我觉得
I think right now I'm in the queue. I cannot promise that my questions will be answered or I will have the opportunity to ask because I think I'm still in the queue. But I promise I will do my very best for all of you. I'll do my very best. Yeah, stay tuned.
Whenever we talk about Alibaba's financial performance and future outlook, we always get questions about our profitability and our margins and whether we expect to be able to sustain them at the same levels that they have been at. And we're very grateful for that. And it's very much a function of the fact that we have created high expectations by
I'm still in the queue.
Being able to create profit and maintain healthy margin levels. We know that.
By the way, if you like whatever I do, come on, subscribe to this channel, guys. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel and like this video. Come on.
It is a valid question as to whether we would prioritize, put in first place, profit growth going forward, or whether instead we would prioritize investing in our future growth and in new businesses. And Alibaba's answer to that is very clear. It's not a question that we even need to think about. We are always investing in future growth.
好，那当我们看就是阿里今天的情况，比如说在过去的这个12个月里面啊，实际上我们的那个利润是相当可观的。
Subscribe to this channel, like. Yeah, even I like my own video. Okay, like and subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Click this button. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Subscribe. Still waiting. If you have any other questions, come on, feel free to ask below. And if possible, I'll ask as many questions as I can. I hope that they can answer for us, yeah? Come on. As of now, I'll ask this question. Kevin, yeah, Kevin Chink. I myself want to know this answer as well. Baba Risk Management policy regarding the new or recent regulatory scrutiny.
If you look at where Alibaba is today in terms of profitability, looking at the last 12 months, actually the figure I can give you is from the last 9 months, the past 3 quarters, adjusted EBITDA was 147.8 billion. That's very strong, but that figure already includes various reasons.
Anyway, this is getting pretty long. I'm not sure whether I am really in the queue or they just put on the video. Come on. Oh my god, guys. I think something is wrong. Look at this. Look at this. I am calling this number. Can someone let me know? Maybe I missed out. This is the number. This is the number for the details of the conference call. So when I call this number, because I call this number international, is this the number to ask question, or is this the number to listen to the meetup? To the conference call. I'm confused because right now it's the whole conversation and no one is talking to me. There's no like real human being talking to me. It's like just the live conference. Can someone enlighten me? Anyone of you in this group know what's happening? Am I calling the wrong number? Because I'm not sure how to answer. Okay, I think I know what's happening, guys. I'll just end. Let's look at this. I'll just end. Okay, I'll just end because how do I put it? I think the number is not for, I mean, after thinking about it, it's so weird. I think the number is not for, I mean, after looking at this, it's not for asking question. The number is for joining the conference call. Because right now we are in webcast, in the internet webcast. But alternatively, we can join a conference call, which is same content as webcast. Oh my God. So that is not a number to ask questions. Okay, I think the only way to ask question is attending the live announcement, which is in Hong Kong. Okay, so we can't really ask. Now I got it. Why people who ask questions, the sound is so clear or whatsoever. Most probably they are in a seminar room and have a mic. Okay, I feel so funny. But anyway, yeah, probably live conference. Definitely, guys, I did my best. I want to speak on your behalf, but I think it's not appropriate as of now. Yeah, I did my best. I really wanted to try to help, but I feel so stupid of myself doing something that is not relevant. Anyway, I hope you appreciate. Anyway, yeah, let's open a short Q&A over here, guys. Q&A. Let's continue to listen to what they want to say for 5 minutes, and then we will continue our Q&A. Yep, let's listen for another 5 minutes.
The areas in the cities and encourage people to stay at the home cities instead of going back to the hometown for their Chinese New Year. So we are closely monitor the progress of these new measures. And so far, I think we haven't seen a very material change of the consumption or of the business. But I obviously because for January it's very if you look at apple to last year, because last year Chinese New Year is in late January, while this year is in the middle of February. So we have some time gap between two Chinese New Years.
好，谢谢你的问题。你是问到新冠疫情在中国当前的影响。那么在一些城市呢，这个政府呢正在采取新的一些措施，比如说是对于某些这个小区或者是某些城区进行这种局部的这个封锁，同时呢也鼓励大家呢待在城市里过新年，不要回老家。那么对于这些情况我们在进行密切的关注。那么到现在为止，应该说我们没有看到对消费或者是对我们的业务有什么重大的影响或者是变化。但是呢，今年的1月跟去年的1月还是不一样的，因为去年的春节呢是在1月底。那么今年的春节呢是在2月中旬，那么这去年跟今年的这个春节是有个时间差的。
As a result of some lockdowns in some of the cities, from the logistic perspective, we see some challenge because of this lockdown. But I think because for the last mile delivery force, because of the staying at the city policy, we expect this. The capacity will be enough for the last mile, while the transportation might be a challenge because of some lockdowns. Thank you.
那么在某些城市实施这样的隔离封锁措施，确实呢可能会给物流呢带来一些挑战，但是呢，由于这个政府鼓励人们待在城市过年不回老家，那么其实末端的或者说最后1公里的这个运力应该说我们预计是可以继续有所保障哪怕这个物流受到一些这个限制。
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Thank you. Our next question is from the line of James Lee of Mizuho Securities. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for taking my questions. Can you talk about maybe investment in some of the new innovations that you see in the marketplace, like smart transportation and autonomous driving? It seems like government's making a concerted effort in terms of building up smart transportation nationally, and talk about maybe how you're participating in that build down and how you're positioned to win that market. Thanks.
好，感谢接受我的提问。我想请你们谈一谈一些创新业务方面的这个投资，那么尤其是智能交通和这个自驾汽车这一方面我们知道中国政府呢正在这个鼓励发展这个全国性的这样的智能交通的这个基础设施。那么请问阿里如何参与
Yeah, they are talking about EV cars right now. Some of you have questions about EV cars. Right now, they are asking. Yeah, by the way, I understand Chinese, so I understand Mandarin, so I can translate a little bit.
I think we do it from different angles. For smart transportation, for our Ali Cloud business, actually, we are closely work with some partners in create the smart transportation solutions based on the cloud infrastructure. And I think this vertical solution will be widely used in many areas to create these, smart transportation capabilities. Well, for autonomous driving, actually, our Damo Academy, we have a dedicated team working on this for years. And so far, what we focus is about to apply this autonomous driving into the logistic area. And we've already deployed many, autonomous cars in school campuses, in some residential areas to do the last mile delivery, and from the service station to the buyer's home or students' dormitories. So I think this will have today. I think this is still under early stage, but I would say autonomous driving will have a wider range of the applications. So we will closely monitor the progress, and once again, we will invest for the technologies to make sure we are in the leading position in this area. Thank you.
好，那么说到智能交通和自驾汽车，我们是从不同的角度来看这两者。那么智能交通这一块实际上阿里云呢是一直在做。然后呢我们是就是有智能交通的这个解决方案已经是部署在不同的一些城市、不同的地区。我们相信未来的话呢还会更广泛的去部署。那么在自驾汽车这一方面，其实达摩院呢多年以来一直有自己专门的一个团队。那我们的一个聚焦点就是如何把这个技术呢应用于物流的领域。那我们已经在一些这个校园和居民小区部署了这样的技术来完成这个末端的配送，比如说从驿站到家或者是到学生宿舍。 那么所以的话呢，我们已经在做，然后呢，我
Okay, let's begin. Let's start from here. Because the rest are more all Q&A if I'm not wrong. Okay, let me answer your questions and we will begin further. Okay, great. Our friend here, Lenny, mentioned good news. Yes, it's good news, possibly. Okay, Kevin mentioned thanks for trying. Yeah, don't remember to subscribe to this channel for more of such updates regarding Alibaba and other solid stocks as well. Chering mentioned. Yeah, oh my god, Chering is mocking at me from United States. This is funny. Next quarter earnings, Glenn will fly to Hong Kong. I really hope that there will be a Hong Kong bubble with Singapore so I can fly there, because currently a lot of places are being locked down. So yeah, I hope I can travel as well. Yeah, funny guy. Thanks. Up or down? What do you mean, our friend here, Shadow? Maybe you can elaborate further. What do you mean by up or down? Future guidance. What is their future guidance? Okay, cool. Someone asked your question now. Cool. Thanks for translating. I don't understand, but I like what's being said. Okay, cool. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, in conclusion, ask me question. Right now is just me and you. Okay, so let me share with you my opinion on the presentation of the latest earnings. In my opinion, I haven't really got time to go and dissect and go and think about it. However, purely based on what I see on the presentation, purely based on the presentation of the lady mentioned just now, and basically based on this these presentation slides, I think Alibaba is amazing. Okay, it's expected. Okay, maybe I'm biased because I'm current shareholder, but in my opinion, it is expected that Alibaba will grow year after year. But I didn't expect Alibaba to grow so fast. Oh, my expectation, in my opinion, if a company can grow year over year, every year over year, as in the quarterly, has been growing more than 10%, more than 20%, is wow. It's a wow to me. How can a company consistently grow 20%? However, this company actually exceed my expectation. The revenue grow, wow, more than 30, more than 40%. Okay, can you see that? And also, other than that, oh my god, the earnings just crazy. People are saying that saturated Alibaba growth is slowing. Maybe the growth is slowing down. Okay, instead of 40%, it's growing at 34%, but it's still crazy, guys. It's still crazy in my opinion. And what I really look up into is this cloud thing. This cloud thing is crazy. Okay, and it is the first quarter ever in their lifetime that is the first quarter that they are making profits. And what will happen in the next quarter and further quarter? Yes, what you guess is right. Most probably they start profiting and the profit will keep increasing, because cloud business is like that. The first few months or the first few years, we take a lot of money and resources to build up the infrastructure and build up the fixed overhead. After that, the expenses is somewhat over there, but the revenue will grow. And if the revenue keep growing and the overhead is hovering around that range, the profit will keep increasing. Can you see that? Yeah, so it's like maybe you start a new restaurant business. The first 2 years, maybe you put on the most money on sales and marketing. But when people know more about your restaurant, you don't need so much sales and marketing expense. People will refer each other. Okay, it's like maybe the first year you spend like 200,000 USD to buy equipment, to rent the whole place and renovation. And this is a one-time expense. And after this one-time expense, in the future, there is only variable expense like rental and staff salary. Okay, you don't need to buy the same huge equipment again for the next year, at least for 2-3 years. So the expenses is becoming lower and the revenue will increase if the business is good. And this happened to Alibaba Cloud. Okay, and so this is my own forecast. My own forecast is this will expand exponentially, and in a few years' time, the percentage of Alibaba Cloud will be increasing in overall. So let me share with you this. Yeah. Right now, Alibaba Cloud is just 7% of the company revenue. In the future, this is what I expect. In the future, this will increase to 10, 20, 30%, and the core commerce will become lower because it is a fact. The Alibaba is good, yes, but I have to face the fact and I have to share with you that Pinduoduo and JD is also a China company and they are up and coming. Okay, although the whole industry will boom, yes, the whole industry will boom. The whole industry will boom as a whole. All of them will make money, yes. Okay. However, the market share of I have to say the market share of Alibaba will be affected. I'm a current Alibaba shareholder, but I have to say JD and Pinduoduo is coming strong, and that's why Alibaba is very smart. They are focusing on core commerce now, but they are also putting a lot of resources on cloud computing. Yeah. Okay. So this is the way to go, cloud computing. And yeah, I think so too. Okay. Yeah, I think the numbers are just crazy. I love it. I love it. Okay, I need time to sink down to think about it. But as of now, one word: fantastic. Proud to be Alibaba shareholder. I love the business. Okay, let me open the questions to the floor. And this time is not the presenter. This time is me, Glenn. Okay, any questions for me? And we can discuss and we will see how is it. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah, man, I love this. Rudy mentioned Alibaba is no longer burning money on cloud business. Yes, no more burning money. Right now is cash flow positive for that particular segment. And in my opinion, this segment is the way to go. Okay. Any more questions? Pre-market is now rising. I am not a trader, so I don't focus on everyday stock price. But yeah, great. Come on, ask me questions, guys. Okay. Ask me questions. Over here. Ask me questions. Okay. Let me show you something amazing. Okay, guys, let me show you something amazing. I just do a simple simple search over here. So I search market share of Alibaba Cloud, and then I click image. Usually, I want just a glance of how is it in 2018. Okay, let's take a look. 2018. 2018. Okay, based on revenue, Alibaba Cloud. This is based on, once again, this is based on 2018. Alibaba is 43%. Okay, if I'm not wrong, this is worldwide. I'm not very sure. The source is from IDC, China Market Watch. Maybe this is from China. Okay, China, my bad. This is not worldwide, this is from China. So China market share, Alibaba take 43%, Tencent take 11%. These are the major ones. China Telecom 7.4, followed by AWS, which is Amazon, take 6.9. Okay, this is in 2019. Okay, this is worldwide, I assume. Worldwide. Okay, number one is Amazon. Can you see that? Number one, Amazon, followed by Microsoft, Google, IBM, and Alibaba is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Based on 2019 second quarter, Alibaba is the number 5 in the whole world. Okay, and Tencent is number 9, 6, 7, 8. Oh, sorry, number 8. Okay, let me see the latest. Any so far, because we have to see market share. Local cloud play dominate. Worldwide. Let me put. I want the latest. So let's see. Past year, latest one. Market share. I think the latest one they will have 2019. Okay, this is latest in China itself. Let's see. Alibaba 46%. Okay, as still the majority. So Alibaba is huge. This is in 2020. Okay, quarter one. Alibaba 44%. So right now these are the big ones. Others are so this Baidu, Tencent, Huawei, and Alibaba is the big ones. Okay. Yeah. So Alibaba is still number 1 in China as of now. What's that sound? Oops, not this. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Alibaba is still number 1. Any questions so far? Hi, Adam from Poland. Yeah. Pre-market. Okay. Any questions for guys for me? If not, we will end now. Okay, some of you has been looking at the stock price. I'm very curious as well. Let me look at the stock price. Baba stock. Oh, has been going up. Okay, I mean, we should see this pre-market, right? I mean, like 25 more minutes, the market will open. Okay. Oh, cool. Pre-market is up. Okay, cool. I am not a trader, so I'm not so concerned about everyday ups and downs. I'm more concerned about long term. How can I make money? Yep. Come on, guys. Questions so far? Anyway, do you all like Alibaba result as of now? If you like, type yes. Type yes. If you're happy about it for the result, if you are only when you're truly happy, even you are Alibaba shareholder, if you are not as well, if you're happy, type yes. If you think it is meh, okay, type no. Okay, type yes if you're happy, type no if you're meh. And then subscribe to this channel as well. Remember, guys, subscribe. I think it's over here. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. Okay, so that I can share more insights with you and we can profit from the stock market together. Okay, another 3 more minutes to see whether you have any one of you have any questions so far. If not, we will end this. I'm so happy that I'm able to be here and witness this amazing stuff with all of you. And Alibaba right now have more and more profits, and because they have more and more profits, they have more and more cash on hand, as you can see. And because they got more cash on hand, wow, they have more resources to play around. And that is why they can use the money to invest this, invest that, and do have my words. Okay, a few months later or 1 or 2 years later, they will invest in a big one. Maybe they will invest in a vehicle that have drone. Recently, I saw there's some company that they have drone, human drone. That means you can sit in a helicopter or something like that and fly. And this can prevent traffic jam. Traffic jam is never a challenge already because you don't need to you don't have to bring yourself from A to B using land. You can bring yourself through drone. Can you see that? Yeah, man. Copyright. Yes. Yeah, man. I feel you. Yeah. So there's a lot of things we can do. So Alibaba. Great. Okay, any last question? One more last minute. Any last questions before we proceed? Because right now is kind of late in Asia. And good morning to our friends in United States. And good afternoon to our friends, or good evening to our friends in UK, yeah? Poland, our friend from Poland, what time is it? It should be near, I mean, Poland is somewhere in UK, so should be evening or afternoon, right? Cool. Alibaba. Okay, great. So without further ado, I hope all of you learned something today, and I hope all of you have a great session. Okay, so can you all type great session? Just type great session. Come on. If you feel that it's great session, type great. If you think that it can be greater, type great as well. Okay, great. And once again, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Okay, next video, I will analyze much more about this particular quarter and then share with you much more about my thoughts. I need to sit down and sink down and really read the presentation. I want to save your time, so I read and summarize to you. Yeah, I hope you have a great session. Great. I will see you and have a good day. And for our Asia friends, have a great night. See you. Bye-bye.